Miss Supranational Peru, Valeria, question from Janelle Thongs for you. Do you believe that candidates should be coached for pageants?
I think that coaching, it really helps motivate people and enhancing those abilities that someone has. So I don't think that it's wrong that someone coaches them. I do believe that you should be 100% yourself and true to yourself and authentic in order to achieve several goals that you have in life. But I think coaching, it really has a lot of beneficial things to people, so I don't see anything wrong with that.
Thank you. Miss Supranational South Africa, now it's your turn to answer your today's question from Janelle Thongs. Do you believe that candidates should be coached for pageants?
I believe that if you do something that's important to you, you always want to put in the best effort. And if that means gathering people from outside and using all the resources available to you, then yes, absolutely. I know personally, I enjoy the coaching that I've been getting from my creative director, the coaching I've been getting from the citizens of South Africa as well, because they have had a handful in making sure that what I do is successful. Coaching is a good thing, and coaching should be used to your advantage at any given moment outside of pageantry as well.
Miss Supranational Philippines, Pauline, question to you from Janelle Thongs. Do you believe that candidates should be coached for pageants?
I really think that all the candidates somehow can draw so much energy and knowledge from different mentors so that they themselves can find the best in themselves and then be able to bring that out on stage. I definitely think that getting all the help from so many different people and tapping into their own talents and knowledge is such an asset in the pageant industry.
Thank you for answering, Billy. Supranational Peru, your turn to answer today's question from Kiki Sanchez. If you had the power to create a law for all countries, which law would it be?
That's a really tough question, because I think that there's a lot of things that are going in our world. We're living in a world full of challenges such as war and economic instability. So I think that if I had the power to create a law for every country, these two things that I mentioned has created a lot of massive migration too. So I would create a law for, that enhances this another laws that people and migrations have, so they can live in a world full of possibilities and opportunities without discrimination. But of course, this needs to be supervised in order to we live in a nation full of harmony. So I think that everyone deserves a second chance. So I would, if I had the power to create a new law, probably it would be that one.
Brilliant. Thank you so much. And Miss Supranational South Africa, here comes our today's question from Kiki Sanchez to you. If you had the power to create a law for all countries, which law would it be?
It's a very interesting one, and I think it may be debatable in many places, but I honestly think that education should be something that is free. I know in my country there's a constant argument about whether that is possible or not, whether it's plausible or not, but education is something that we all need to step forward as a people. If we do not educate the younger people, then we are making poor leaders for the future, and it's a vicious and repetitive cycle of people that don't know where they're going forward. And so my one law for continents and countries around the world would be free education for all.
Very wise answer. Thank you, Anna. Miss Supranational Philippines, Pauline, a question from Kiki Sanchez for you. If you had the power to create a law for all countries, which law would it be?
It would be a law where everyone would have access to healthcare. Especially now with the pandemic almost reaching its close, I think all of us now realize how important equal healthcare is to everyone, for us to be able to live our best lives and to make sure that healthcare also reaches everyone in every single corner of every community all over the world, so that we can always live our best lives and give our best to others too.
Agree. Thank you, Pauline. Miss Supranational Peru, Valeria, question to you from Marina Hendricks. What do you believe is the key to fostering strong and meaningful relationships with others?
I think that the key to foster meaningful relationships with others is, first of all, respect. I know it may sound cliche and a a basic answer, but it's true. Respect is the base of everything. In order to have a world with harmony, you have to respect everyone else. But I think that tolerance too, you need to have that space of, like I said, respecting, but having the tolerance to understand people and probably the things that they're going through, the challenges that they're facing, in order to have these meaningful connections. No, I think that tolerance, like I said, nowadays social media has made our world a lot faster, but with this, it has beneficial parts, but some other parts, it made us really, we want everything for yesterday. So I think that tolerance is the key for a good relationship with everyone.
Thank you. Miss Supranational South Africa, and a question from Rita Hendricks to you. What do you believe is the key to fostering strong and meaningful relationships with others?
Relationships have to be tested, and I think a lot of the time when we hear the word tested, we are fearful of failure and where that may go. But when I say tested, I mean in the time that we spend together, planning how we are going to miss each other when we are away from each other. And that's just not in a romantic sense, but also in platonic relationships. It's like in school. You don't know what you've actually learned unless you've done a test that proves that you have learned enough to pass that test. And I know I use that in every relationship that I have in my life. I like putting things on the test to know that the person I have around me is there to support me, that I can trust them, and that they can expect the same from me as well.
Thank you. Pauline, Miss Supranational Philippines. Question from Rita Hendricks. What do you believe is the key to fostering strong and meaningful relationships with others?
It would be understanding, I think, and compromise. We all come from different parts of this world, and we come together in this pageant, and we ourselves have so many different stories that we bring on this stage. But as long as we have the willingness to listen to other people's stories and the willingness to understand where they themselves are coming from, and perhaps find a certain common ground or compromise for us to be able to cohesively live together, then I think we'll be able to live a very beautiful life.
Very true. Thank you so much.